Report
and all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
legs to the beat.
Hey, how you doing? It's After Hours Radio. Chai Radio. My name's Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio,
That is him.
It is me. I have a Kordell with me.
Yeah, that is me.
And Frank. I don't think Frank is going to say too much
Frank,
tonight.
yeah, no, he doesn't talk much, but he's here. And
Yeah, that's exciting. We like it when Frank joins us. So, Kordell, last week we spent the first 10 minutes, 37 seconds of the show basically hyping what we had coming up last night.
Oh, yes.
And I figured we might as well take the first 10 minutes, 37 seconds of tonight's show and talk about how it was. Because I had a really good time. I don't know about you, but I had a really good time.
I did have fun, yes. I did have fun. I did enjoy seeing talent from around here that I did not know.
Right. Isn't that exciting?
And yeah, it was fun.
It was the Hollywood Smoke mini tour,
Mm-hmm.
Smokey Smothers, K Holla, Prince Dula, Ease, Script G, and
RJQ and D-Balls.
and D-Balls. And so it was a packed lineup, a stacked lineup, a lot of really great talent. You don't have to say me, I won't be offended. Who was your favorite performance of the night?
Oh.
I know it's a hard one.
That's a good question. I think I did enjoy your performance. I must say this. I've seen you perform pretty much most of those songs, if not all of those songs, many times,
Yes.
if not all of them together in the fashion that you did them.
Yes.
It was the best I've heard of all of them put together. So you put on a good show last night. I enjoyed it. K Holla, he was great, and Smokey Smothers did great. She was awesome. Everybody did great overall, but those three I think were the ones that stood out the most to me.
Yeah, and for me, and maybe it was just that I happened to find myself trapped in the moment. I was playing DJ, as were you, for many of the artists throughout the night, and I found myself on stage with Script G and Ease, and their demeanor, the way that they carried themselves, and then the way that they performed, I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't expecting what they did, and they came out and did amazing. I loved the energy that they brought.
Yeah.
I loved their vibe, their songs. It was all.
I do agree with that. Yeah, I didn't highlight that one necessarily, but I do agree. I didn't even realize. I saw Ease when he came into everybody's last night, the bar in Chippewa where this performance was held. And first off, the stage was cool. I wasn't expecting a stage like that. Right when you walk in, it's kind of cramped when you walked in. It's like a small little hallway, and on the right side it's the bar, and on the left side it's a stage that's a few feet tall, but it. The way it extends into the back and is open more, it's pretty cool. Cool.
I just realized just now I did nothing to prepare you for what actually was.
Right.
Right. I didn't tell you they had a stage or that.
You
cool
had told me about it a few times because you have performed there previously, but I didn't really know what it was gonna look like or what to expect when I walked in there. But I do agree. Didn't realize even that Ease, when he walked in the bar, he was one of the performers.
Yeah.
And then when he came up, I was like, oh yeah, way more energy than I would have expected because.
Yeah, they kept a pretty low profile there.
Yep.
Just in
They were kind of in and out and made their rounds and said hi to everybody and enjoyed their time. But then they got on stage, had high energy, and then bounced.
And I absolutely love that about an artist when they come in very unassuming.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to do that, but that's not my personality.
Right.
But that's always really funny. Oh, I was just chatting with this guy, and I had no idea that he was about to get on stage. And look at this, just killing it,
Yep.
just doing amazing. So I think that was the highlight. And watching them solo, and then right in the middle of it, they had a couple songs together,
Yep.
and then another solo set right after. They did the transition so smooth on that.
Yeah, I did like how they did that. Ease started out, and then they did a couple songs together, and then Script G, is that right?
Yeah.
Finished it out.
Yeah,
that was
it
cool.
finished it out strong. It was It was really fun to watch all of that and watch it all come together. And of course,
Mhm.
as you mentioned, Smokey Smothers just really killed it with
obviously.
the new songs that she performed, and just really
Yep.
really a great vibe all the way around. And I
Mhm.
can't wait to see every artist on that bill again.
Well, and
at
obviously
some point
that
in
one
the
was
future.
just so cool because we also got to hear music that hasn't been released yet. So.
Right. A lot of artists
I
on
mean,
the bill
a lot
were
of
doing that.
Yeah. Yep. A lot
So-
of them were.
And I bet you that without knowing for sure, I would guess that that's probably a theme with a lot of artists right now,
Right.
coming off of the pandemic, coming off of a lot of, I don't know if creative years is the right word, but a lot of time here and
Mm-hmm.
to do things. So it's an exciting
Wouldn't,
time to be a music fan.
Wouldn't that be something? Sometime 100 or maybe a few hundred years in the future, they're teaching an art class somewhere, and these are referred to as the creative years.
right. Wouldn't that be?
There was this wild ass pandemic that everyone got stuck at home and they got super sick and super bored,
Right.
and thus was born the creative years. You're living in it, people.
Yes, you are. It's an exciting time to be alive, indeed.
But yeah, it was a good time last night.
And it's not going to stop there. We've got some shows here back in the home turf of Rice Lake that are coming up.
Oh yeah.
This Friday, we're going to well. Let me start with the regular. We're going to be
I was
doing.
gonna say, don't get ahead of yourself. There's two.
Yeah, there's
this
two
week.
open mics this week. Can you believe it, Kordell?
Two of them.
2 open mics.
So maybe you can't make it to Wednesday. Come on out on Friday.
Yeah, or maybe
we
you're
won't
not
be at
going
the
to
same
make it.
place, but we'll be in a downstairs bar.
The underground man supporting this indie scene. Never. But so Wednesday from 6 until 9 p.m. you can join Weston, Kordell, and I as we host open mic at Agonic Brewing Company in Rice Lake.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the first time ever, we're going to do open mic at the Silver Dollar Saloon, which is going to be a lot of fun.
On Friday.
On Friday,
What time
September
does
the
that
30th.
start on Friday?
We're going to start that at 9.
9?
9.
All right.
The mic will be live at 9.
All right.
So we'll see what we get, and we'll go as long as we can. Sign-ups, we'll start right about 9 too. Some people do sign-ups starting a half hour earlier, but no, we'll probably just do the everything right at 9.
If you're lucky, you might catch us 5 minutes before 9.
Right. So we've got that on Friday, and then you're going to be celebrating a birthday over the next weekend.
I do have a birthday coming up. I'm excited to go out to the cabin with our friends.
Yeah.
And just have a chill, relaxing evening.
Now I know going to a cabin is always exciting, but do you still get excited about birthdays in general?
Yes and no. I don't know. For myself, I guess not I don't know. I don't get excited like a little kid anymore.
Sure.
I'm just oh yeah, another year has passed. I might do something slightly out of the ordinary with my friends. We're not getting together at somebody's house in town this weekend. Going to the cabin. But
you don't some people that I've known in my life.
I don't.
They celebrated a birthday month because they were so excited about it.
Right. I'm not one of those people that has to announce at 12:01 a.m. on the first day of the month that hey, by the way, it's my birthday every day for the next 31 days.
Right.
And if you don't treat me like it, fuck you. No,
right.
That ain't me. But hey, if I see you out,
you'll take a free drink.
Right. Or just, say hi and be nice.
Yes, please be nice. And then we've got coming up after that. What is that? October.
My birthday's on the Monday,
yeah.
the 3rd. So what do we got
October
coming up
7th, I'm going to be DJing at Mr. Bob's again.
Bob's.
That'll be Friday. So this coming Friday, the 30th, you can come and join us in the Silver Dollar
for open mic, and then
after that, we're going to be the week after. We'll be in the upstairs back room on the 1s and 2s doing our thing. So that should be fun. And then we've got coming up after that. Mark your calendars for Halloween. We're going to be over at Big Smitty's doing our thing. So that should be a good time as well. Always is when you go to Big Smitty's, but especially on Halloween. Yeah. So be looking for flyers on our socials talking about all of that stuff. It's all coming up. And you know what I think, Kordell?
What do you think?
I think this is Sugar Blizz out of here on After Hours Radio. That wasn't as smooth as I was hoping.
Yeah.
I could rewind it. Only us. Oh, I left you when we're blinded. Now time is up, and we tried so hard to fight it, but we knew we couldn't fight it. Hurts every time you say you'll be mine. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get right out this mess and get on out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna take all that is left and get right out of here. We're gonna get some love. You and me, we kept on riding in your arms. The only place I wanna hide, yeah. I gave it up. All for you, baby, keep trying. But the city's getting crowded. Hurts every time you say you'll be mine. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get right out this mess and get on out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna take all that is left and get right out of here. We're gonna get hurts every time you say you'll be mine. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get right out this mess and get on out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna take all that is left and get right out of here. We're gonna get
Don't forget to stalk us on Facebook and Twitter for exclusive content and information from the artists you love. After Hours Radio, your Sunday night just got better.
I need a change. I need for something to happen to
After Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining.
You were on fire when I met you. Born with a longing for the open road. You had a hunger burning in your heart, enough to tear the world apart. We were like outlaws on the West Coast, leaving our footprints in the wet sand. Now our love is more like a remedy, and our world is a forgotten land. 'Cause I can see the fire in your eyes, burning like a hurricane blowing through the falling rain. I feel the rising of the tide. I will let this fire burning through the hurricane. One day with our troubles far behind us, we will look back at all we've been through. But baby, this love that we've been running on, it's not a love we should be running from. 'Cause I can see the fire in your eyes, burning like a hurricane blowing through the falling rain. I feel the rising of the tide. I will let this fire burning through the hurricane. 'Cause I can see the fire in your eyes, burning like a hurricane blowing through the falling rain. I see you through the mask you wear, and I'll do anything to hold you near, 1,000 miles away from here. I see the fire in your eyes, burning like a hurricane blowing through the falling rain. I feel the rising of the tide. I will let this fire rain burning through the hurricane. Ooh, hurricane.
I love you. I give you everything you want me to. Think about it if I could. I'd burn down the moon and give that to. Stars and sun all separated, rainbow colors newly painted. I put it all in a paper bag.
about to get and all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
You left me stranded, looking like a fool. All those nights alone in our bedroom. You said one thing and did another, didn't you? Know this, I refuse to be blue. Don't try, don't try to deny it. You know it's true. The shame is on you. I'm your man. Stand up, homie. No apologies for days and weeks. A promise is big enough, you know. You can at least try to start using the word please, and maybe then we could start over by being friends. Don't try, don't try to deny it. You know it's true. You know it's true. The shame is on you. The shame is on you. The shame is on you. Don't try, don't try to deny it. I'm your man. Stand up for me. Don't try, don't try to deny it. It's true. You know it's true. The shame is on you. I'm your man. You should stand up for
Don't forget to stalk us on Facebook and Twitter for exclusive content and information from the artists you love. After Hours Radio, your Sunday night just got better.
After Hours Radio. Dirty Chai Radio. Name's Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio, I've got a Kordell.
That's me, and we also have a Frank. He doesn't talk much though, so
No, he's pretty quiet.
because of that, we'll just move along, I guess. What do we got coming up? We have a show coming up that you want to talk about soon, Ryan?
Yeah, it is my favorite segment where we break down different shows that are coming up, and I wanted to start with a private event that you might still be able to get yourself involved with.
Ooh.
Yes. Our friend and one of the most creative individuals that I know, Emmett James, is going to be performing a private show in Minneapolis. The title of the series is Big Vibes, Small Room. So there's only, I believe, 25 spaces available.
Yeah, that's a small room.
I believe it's almost sold out. But if you find Emmett James on any of his social channels or emmettjames.com, you should be able to secure yourself some tickets, assuming that it's still available.
Right. When is that going on again?
That is going to be this Friday, September the 30th. So I want you to come to the open mic. I really do. But if you go and see Emmett, I think I can forgive that.
We can understand that, you know?
Yeah. We've got a lot of shows coming up in the area, though, don't we, Kordell?
Yes. And we'll start it off from Eau Claire with The Lakely, as they'll have Clearwater Comedy Night coming up this Tuesday.
Hey, how about that?
That'll be starting at 8:30. Also at the Lakely this Friday, it's Late Night Jazz with the Sue Orfield Trio.
Sue Orfield.
That's also at 8:30. On Saturday, you could head out to Stone Lake for Cranberry Fest. That'll start at 9 a.m. They have some live music throughout the day for that, I believe, and beer, wine, brats, and a turkey leg tent. So, how could you go wrong with that?
I don't know that you could.
More from the Lakely next Wednesday, October 5th at 7:30. Live on the Lakely stage, it's The Nunnery. I don't know. It looks like some sort of an independent musician by the name of Sarah Elstrand.
Oh, sure.
Let's see. Also coming up from Mr. Bob's the next day, October 6th at 6 p.m. It's Sarah Buresh with Shank and Shig Barbecue Wagon for their
She's
food truck
the lead singer of the band Ember.
I do remember you telling me that. Yeah.
I'm hoping to attend that one.
I would like to make it over to that one as well.
Ember's going to be performing at Mr. Bob's on October the 15th.
I did not know that.
Well, now you got something to do.
Now I do.
I will be in Thorpe, Wisconsin that day.
DJing?
Yep. At the Wasted Grain.
At the Wasted Grain, October 15th?
It is.
Nice. I may or may not be with you, I suppose, huh?
you may or may not be.
Coming up on October 7th at 8:30 from the Lakely, it's Late Night Jazz with Tyler Lustek.
Hey.
And then that weekend, maybe it's Friday and Saturday, might just be Saturday, October 8th, it's Oktoberfest at Agonic Brewing Company here in Rice Lake.
That might be an all-week thing.
Oh, it might be an all-week thing?
At least in terms of specials and things.
Oh, yeah, in terms of specials. But over the weekend or maybe just on Saturday, I know they have like a food truck and live music. Weston Chisel will be playing. The O'Barleys will be playing. They're going to have a Hammerschlagen tournament.
Hammerschlagen. I still don't understand that game, but you can play it over there.
What do you mean you don't understand it? You put the nail in the log and you try to hit it down in one hit. And Shake and Shake Barbecue will be there too.
Hey.
But yeah, it's pretty easy. I mean, it's not that easy, but it's a pretty simple explanation.
Sigh.
I have a couple more. From the Lakely on October 8th, it's Late Night Jazz with Josh Gallagher.
Hey.
Also at the Lakely on October 13th, which is a Thursday. It's not a Friday. No, Friday the 13th. At 7 p.m., it's Horror Movie Trivia.
So close.
And then it looks like Agonic will be having a Halloween yoga and beer thing coming up on October 15th.
That
sounds interesting. You're going to do some yoga and then take a drink? Or
I think what you do is...
In your Halloween costume, though, too, because it's Halloween themed.
What you do is you do yoga poses, and as you contort your body with your head facing the ground... I don't know the actual names of the poses, but you sip your beer, from your yoga pose.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. All right. I get what you're saying.
I don't know if that's what they're going to do, but that's how I would do it.
And then to finish it up, Dylan Martinson has a couple performances at the end of October. One on the 28th of October, which is a Friday at 7 p.m. He'll be at Red's Bar or Grill and Bar in Chautauqua.
Ooh.
And the next day, the 29th at 7:30, you can catch him at the Red Mixer in Eau Claire.
How about that?
That's all I got. Do you have anything else to add to that? Maybe a little farther or anything else
speaking
cool?
of Eau Claire, we've got tomorrow at 7 p.m. There's going to be an open mic night at the Pablo Center.
Ooh,
That's at the Confluence. And then coming up on Wednesday, Mad Mojo. Let me try that again. Mad Mojo Jet at Mortimer's. They have a residency. They are going to be featuring the band The Stonedist along with others. That's coming up this Wednesday at 8:30. Our friends over at Converge Radio are presenting Riley Walker live at the Brick House Pub and Grub. That's in the Eau Claire area. They're going to have Hi-Fi Hair and Records Alley Show. That one is in the Twin Cities. Out of Bounds, Breakneck, Decibel, Rising Path, and more at Club Underground. That's going to be this Friday, October the 7th at 9 p.m. Coming up on Thursday. Oh, you mentioned that one. That's Sarah Baresh with Shank and Shig Barbecue Wagon at Mr. Bob's this Thursday at 6.
Yes.
Stranger Gallery EP release with Mr. Softheart is going to be at Ice House in Minneapolis Friday, September the 30th. We've got Collapsing Stars record release also at the Ice House Saturday, October the 8th at 6 p.m. Anomaly, Coffin Rights, Apothic, and I can't pronounce this one, Wysilic at Mortimer's. That's going to be Friday, October the 7th at 9 p.m. Oh, I like this band, the Over-Unders, and then Parker Reed. He did some really great work for Volume 1, writing for them. And now he does journalism over in the Twin Cities along with his music stuff.
Nice.
You'll have to check him out. But the Over-Unders performing with Parker Reed and TLD along with Sean Jordan. That's going to be at the Mousetrap Tavern on Friday, September the 30th, 9 p.m. They're going to have, Lydia Liza along with Bethany Larson and Cassandra Cole at the 331 Club. That's going to be in Minneapolis Saturday, October the 1st at 10 p.m. Coming up at the Mousetrap. Is that Wilderfight at the Mousetrap? That'll be Saturday, October the 15th at 9 p.m. Bear Creek Band will be at the VFW Post 305 in Eau Claire Saturday, October the 1st at 8 p.m. Stereo Lab is performing this coming Wednesday at 1st Avenue and 7th Street Entry. That'll be at 7 p.m. We've got Friend Dog and Jim Phillips Project at the Mousetrap Friday, October the 7th at 9 p.m. Bring Me the Horizon. They're going to be live at the Armory Wednesday, October the 12th. That's a 5 p.m. show. And let's see.
You ever been to the Armory, Ryan?
I haven't. I know a lot of bands that I like have played there, and I'm doing myself a disservice by not going. But
I went there for the first time earlier this summer, and it was worth it.
You liked that one?
It was a good venue. Yeah, I liked it.
We're gonna have to find a show to go to together to that one.
I agree.
Big Wild is at the Skyway Theater Saturday, October the 1st at 8 p.m. And, this is a good one, Annie DeFranco with Abraham Alexander. That's going to be in Eau Claire at the Pablo Center at the Confluence Wednesday, October the 12th at 7th. I wonder if there's still tickets for that. I'd like to go and see that. I don't know if I can make a Wednesday work, but
right.
Perhaps I'll try. I'll talk to the lady in my life, see if she wants to go see Annie DeFranco.
There you go.
Do you know Annie DeFranco?
I don't think so.
You're gonna have to get schooled in Annie DeFranco. She pioneer in women's advocacy in music and things. And I was first introduced to her album To the Teeth through the former director of the Boys and Girls Club in Rice Lake. I don't know much about the Boys and Girls Club now, but when they first opened, they had some really neat people that were in charge of it, and it taught me a lot about music and different music appreciation. Really opened up the way that I view music and introduced me to the likes of Annie DeFranco and Michael Franti and Spearhead. which you know Michael Franti from radio at least, right?
Yeah,
Sounds
a little
of
bit.
Sunshine, Say Hey.
Yep.
His music in the 90s was a lot different, let me tell you. Let me tell you, a lot different. And
Yeah.
I recommend exploring both the Michael Franti still makes really great music.
Mhm.
It's just very different, a lot less angry, if you will. Which his music isn't angry at all now, at least the radio hits.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of neat the way that artists evolve.
Right.
So, Kordell.
Yeah.
Well, Kordell. Been a while since you heard that one. Wasn't it?
It has been. It has been a while since
I
that.
still think we need that on a T-shirt. Well, Kordell.
Just like on the front, it's just like a block, and it just says well, all like over and over, and then ... and then on the back it just says Kordell.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Right.
Make me feel like you're here again. This is Well Mess on After Hours Radio.
Walking along these endless tracks, hoping for something to bring you back. She couldn't ease my restless mind. Instead, I felt somewhat dead inside. Nothing's ever what it seems. I'm wide awake in a lucid dream. Hit me right there where it stings. Make me feel like you're here again. Like you're here again. Here calling out in an endless space. Is there something that could change our fate? Into the night, we both cry. Our jaded tears and love in disguise. Nothing's ever what it seems. I'm wide awake in a lucid dream. Hit me right there where it stings. Make me feel like you're here again. Like you're here again. Here come back. Make me feel like you're here again. Like you're here again. Here
Don't forget to stalk us on Facebook and Twitter for exclusive content and information from the artists you love. After Hours Radio, your Sunday night just got better. forget to stalk us on Facebook and Twitter for exclusive content and information from the artists you love. After Hours Radio, your Sunday night just got better.
Got me feeling like them leaves. Please hold me down, I need to rest. Your body talks to me, it takes control of me. You make me crazier than a lunatic. Liberate, liberate, don't look at me that way. It's a different taste. Liberate, liberation. We ain't got no time to waste. I'm just like a mermaid, I wanna eat you. So fresh, you know black swan, no, you refuse. You said jealousy suits me, so I wear it quietly. You turn me into a lunatic. Liberate, liberate, don't look at me that way. It's a different taste. Liberate, liberation. We ain't got no time to waste. We have got something to say. Don't look at me that way. Feels like I'm underwater, swimming with you. Liberate, liberate, don't look at me that way. It's a different taste. Liberate, liberation. We ain't got no time to waste. Don't look at me. Liberate, liberation. No time to waste.
And all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
Lately nothing goes in my direction. Lately nothing's coming my way. Keep drowning every bit of my devotion, sinking deeper every day. And lately I am missing my reflection in every muddy puddle on the pavement, driving every thought into distortion. But I will get it up, work even harder. My mama used to say that it's the way it goes. Feelings gonna make me smarter, and to realize that the river always ends up in the ocean. Nothing we could ever do about it. Nothing we could ever do but let it flow. The river always ends up in the ocean. Nothing we could ever do about it. No, nothing we could ever do but let it flow. The river could be rising on the mountains, climbing high enough to see the sky, to light up all the colors of its motion, leave every obstacle behind. I promise it could happen any day now. emotions. Yeah, I will get it, work even harder. My mama used to say that it's the way it goes. Feeling's gonna make me smarter. And to realize that hey, the river always ends up in the ocean. Nothing we could ever do about it. Nothing we could ever do but let it flow. The river always ends up in the ocean. Nothing we could ever do about it. No, nothing we could ever do but let it flow. Let it flow. Always ends up in the ocean. Nothing we could ever do about it. Nothing we could ever do but let it flow. The river always ends up in the ocean. Nothing we could ever do about it. No, nothing we could ever do but let it flow. Let it Nothing we could ever do about it. No, nothing we could ever do but let it flow.
After Hours Radio and Dirty Chai Radio. Name's Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio, of course, we have a Kordell.
Well, well, well.
Well. Here is Kordell. Once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal, indeed.
Exactly.
You know, we introduced some people to
The Cardinal last night, yeah.
Yeah.
You played it in the middle of your set. I didn't realize how fast you were going to play it, and I basically played 3 turns in one at the end.
I'm proud of you.
Kind of, but not really. You know, I didn't chug the whole beer in one drink, but all of a sudden you're taking your last drink, and I was like, I just took one. Damn it.
I didn't realize that I was going to do it that fast, but I realized about halfway or maybe a quarter way through the song that if I timed this right, I could finish my first Cardinal of the night during that song.
Right.
And
Why not?
yeah, why not? Why not? And how sweet was Laura to come and bring that to me on the
Right.
stage. That was real nice of her. I was hoping to do at least one more game of Cardinal where I got the crowd to do it too,
Oh, yeah.
but my set moved too fast and I couldn't get myself another beer. What I should have done is ordered 2 beers before I went on stage. That way I was ready.
Right.
I wasn't ready.
No.
Rookie move.
Rookie mistake. Jeez.
So, speaking of Cardinal,
Yeah. What's it to you?
well, I was wondering,
You
how
wanna
many
plug-
people do you think that we've introduced that to over, I don't know, the last
You're
2.5
thinking about
years?
this. You're thinking about this dream of yours again, aren't you? Where
I am.
yeah.
I
can't
don't-
blame you. It would be pretty awesome.
I don't think
And,
we're close. I don't think
No,
we're close.
no,
but
I don't either.
I think I am curious because you've been playing Cardinal with me since 2019 or 20. It wasn't sweet. It was before the pandemic,
It was before the pandemic.
but barely.
2019, I think,
Yeah.
is about that time. Maybe 2018.
Yeah. So the last 3 or 4 years you've been playing it with me,
Yeah.
and we have
We've
not
played it
been
with
shy.
a lot of people.
Yeah. And I was playing it with you before. Did I on air tell the story of the "It's Not That Awkward" tattoo?
It's not that awkward. Yes, you told.
Yeah.
Well, I think so.
I want Cardinal to
You
come.
told me about it.
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah,
I know. I want Cardinal to come back like
full
that.
circle.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Where
You
somebody
ever
that
played this drinking game?
yeah. And if you're listening to the podcast and you're from Rice Lake, you don't count.
Yeah,
if you're,
no.
if you're listening to the podcast and you,
I want someone totally random just to like come up to me at a bar one night and just be like,
If you are
got
one
this.
listener in New Zealand and you make it to Wisconsin, you have to ask me to play Cardinal.
We would love you forever if you did.
Yes. I don't know how often you get stateside or even who you are
Right.
or how you heard about us in New Zealand, but we appreciate you.
Yeah, keep it up.
Yeah. You got a song you want us to play?
New Zealand represent.
Yeah. Tell me more. It's weird how the internet works. I mean, you sit in one place and you're simultaneously everywhere. It's like some weird Star Trek stuff.
It's something.
Yeah.
It's very weird to think about the internet. It's a weird world.
It is.
It makes you feel so connected and so disconnected at the same time.
Whoa,
I know.
man.
Deep.
I'm 14
Is that too
and this
deep?
deep.
Is that too deep for before the the long burning 10 o'clock hour?
Right. Well, I mean, maybe a little too deep before the long burning 10 o'clock hour. Speaking of coming up in the long burning 10 o'clock hour, we're going to pick a new phrase.
Oh,
And
yeah.
If you want to help us pick a new phrase, you can go over to facebook.com/AHRadioWY and leave a comment on tonight's picture. You could even do that on Instagram if you wanted. That's After Hours Radio WY. Twitter, maybe. I got to sign in, I think. I don't think I get notifications. I might not see, at least tonight, I might not see your interactions.
Go to
with us on Twitter.
Instagram or Facebook first.
Yeah.
Slide in our DMs.
Or the YouTube stream. That shows up right here on my computer.
Exactly.
Oh, I lost my flip-flop.
Oh. You lost your flip-flops last night at in your set, too. You kicked them right off.
I was betting on a flip pair of shoes.
Yep.
And I bet correctly. There's a lot of pictures of my feet not of my feet, but
You and your feet.
yes, me and my feet.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, okay. I'm sorry, listeners, that we keep coming back to this, but I impressed myself last night.
Yeah.
And it's not for the reason that you think, but perhaps you saw it. So at one point, I got down off the stage and was like right on the floor in front of the stage.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't plan any of that. It's something that I like to do, but it was never like, oh, during this part I'm going to do this. No, it was in the moment.
Yeah.
And I got down there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, how am I going to get back up
Yeah.
gracefully?
Right.
And I thought, when I was younger, I'd like try to hop or something or whatever, or like slowly try to gracefully slide myself back up the same way I came down, or my other option, and I considered, I'm a little bit older since I've been jumping around on stages like this one.
Right.
Maybe I just want to, this microphone cord is long, maybe I just want to walk around the stage and come back up the side and just
Right.
walk. But in front of everybody,
You jumped and you landed it.
backwards.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't believe it. I sat on that railing for a good 5 seconds in disbelief that I just pulled that off. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It worked.
Yeah. I don't want to get too overconfident and try a bunch of stuff like that, but
Right.
I'm glad it worked out so
So if
well.
we go back there, you can land that one for a while at least.
That could have been a one-off though, man.
That too.
I don't know if I can do it that gracefully again. It all looked or felt like it looked intentional, and I'm not that graceful.
Yeah, it's true, people.
I'm not a cat. I'm more
No.
like,
He does not land on his feet.
I'd say I have the curiosity of a cat, but I'm more
Yes.
I'm more graceful, like those big dogs that just trip over their paws all the time. 'cause
Right.
they're
They
too
haven't
lanky.
grown into their feet yet.
Yeah.
I agree.
And they're stepping all over themselves,
Mm-hmm.
knocking over the trash can on the way. They
A
got
tiny
tail
dog with a
that's-
tiny head and big ears and big feet, and it just can't keep track of itself. But he's curious like a cat.
Yeah. All of that is accurate
Just
about me.
can't. Yep, he's clumsy.
Like this thing here in the Dirty Chai studio, we've got this
Yeah, you
microphone.
freaking threw it across the studio last week.
Not only that, but I
Thought he
did
was
it
gonna
again
hit me.
tonight.
Oh, Jesus.
I was getting things set up for the show, and this decorative microphone just kind of lives on the center table.
Mm-hmm. Right where it belongs.
And it looks nice there.
Yes.
But admittedly, it's in the way for my fat ass. Like I try to move around the studio gracefully, and every time,
So like, boop,
yeah, it just knocks over, makes a bunch of noise.
gets in the way.
Cats get scared.
Yeah.
Dogs meow. Snakes
Right.
bark.
Yes, exactly.
It's never good.
Yeah. No.
Well, Kordell.
Well.
I was gonna.
I got
something
nothing.
that was changing your mind. This is Paper Twins. That made sense.
Something changing your mind. Something changing your mind. Lovely, you want me to be. Tell me, what do you see? Staring at the pictures now, I wait for them to show me something that was changing your mind. I understood the words you said, but never knew the meaning. Keep slipping through my fingers each time. Staring at the pictures now, I know they try to show me. I cannot see, but God knows I try. Believer of the mysteries, I try to find a way not to cry. Drifting away. Need you with me. Staring at the wall, I know you really love the color. We picked it out over the phone. Remember what you said, but I could never tell the meaning. I try to see what I have been shown. Staring at the pictures now, I know they try to show me. I cannot see, but God knows I try. Believer of the mysteries, I try to find a way not to cry. Girl, I'm slowing down inside now. There's nowhere to go. I used to have you by my side, but there's nowhere to go. Girl, I'm slowing down inside now. I thought that we had time. Please wake me from this dream, 'cause I'm about to lose my mind. Staring at the wall, I know you really love the color. We picked it out over the phone. Remember what you said, but I could never tell the meaning. I try to see what I have been shown. Staring at the pictures now, I know they try to show me. I cannot see, but God knows I try. Believer of the mysteries, I try to find a way not to cry.
Half talk, half music. 100% original After Hours Radio. Your Sunday nights just got better.
Oh, yeah. say you're tired and you're growing weary. I'm here to give you everything you need. Your heartaches and pain will all heal with time, girl. Your love is mine if we plant the seed. And baby, 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 you gotta hold on to what we got. And give me, give me, give me all of your love. All of your love. Yeah, baby, 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 you gotta hold on to what we got. And give me, give me, give me all of your love. All of your love.
Don't forget to stalk us on Facebook and Twitter for exclusive content and information from the artists you love. After Hours Radio, your Sunday night just got better.
I call you up in the middle of the night, been bothered by dreams, ain't feeling alright. You give me comfort, say just give it some time. By the end of our talk, I'm feeling just fine. You and I will always know where we belong. This ain't no ordinary love we got going on. I'll pick you up in a 59 Ford. We'll head on down the road until we get bored. Just you and me and the sun and the wind. If the rain should start falling, we'll head on home again. Everybody else can see where we belong. Oh, ain't no ordinary love we got going on. At the end of the world, together forever as one, and I'll wait. If ever you should be in doubt, and I'll pray they never can pull us apart, and I'll wait for the time when we'll be together every day. But I know if ever we'll be led astray, that I'll find my way back home to you again. At the end of the world, together forever is one, and I'll wait. If ever you should be in doubt, and I pray they never can pull us apart, and I'll wait. At the end of the world, together forever is one, and I'll wait. If ever you should be in doubt, and I pray they never can pull us apart, and I'll wait for the time when we'll be together every day. But I know if ever we'll be led astray, then I'll find my way back home to you again.
After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. Name's Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio, we have a Kordell,
Yes, don't worry, I'm still here. But
and we have a Sam.
I just got here.
Yes, welcome.
Wahoo!
And just in time, too. We're about to start the long-burning 10 o'clock hour, but not quite yet. Before we get there,
we're
Kordell,
almost there.
we wanted to remind folks that if you missed anything tonight and you want to check out the podcast, there's a place for all of that.
there's many places, wherever you find whatever other podcasts you decide to listen to, you should be listening to this one, though, because it's right there, too. It's on Spotify, Apple, iHeart. You can yell all the way across the room to your Google or your Alexa. They may or may not listen. I promise you nothing. We might be on Audible, too. again, I don't promise anything. We're on a cool place with a cool name called Deezer.
That's true. That's true.
And the best place of all, which, you know, you might be live streaming it right here on dirtytryradio.com. And, of course, if you want to see our beautiful faces, go ahead on over to YouTube.
With new and improved resolution this week.
Yeah, so
I hate it.
We're
That's-
even prettier.
Or uglier.
It looks like real
Again.
life. I don't like it.
Again, I don't make promises of anything, but most of those things are true.
And if you want to join us live each and every week, of course, you can do that at dirtytryradio.com from 7 p.m. all the way to 11. You'll get an hour of local music from 7 until 8. We'll do our normal thing from 8 until 10, and then, of course, you get the long-burning 10 o'clock hour to...
And then YouTube, we start at 8:30, right?
Yeah,
8:30.
yeah. So...
Lots of places. You know?
Yeah, and, of course, if you wanted to know what we're doing whenever we're doing it, or maybe even before we do it, you can follow our socials at facebook.com/AHRadioWY. Twitter is at AHRadioWY. Instagram is AfterHoursRadioWI. And of course, there's also the Dirty Chai social media that you can follow as well.
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say something.
He forgot.
I forgot. Yeah,
Quick, how can we distract him?
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
It's not just girls that you can fascinate with a slice of cheese.
Yeah, that piece of... Is that from, like, the 40s or something? like, it's from more recently than it should be.
I'm not sure. But we'll discover. We'll dive into that and more in the long burning 10 o'clock hour during the search for you. This is Cyan Buckley on After Hours Radio.
I've been running down the empty streets, blindfolded by misbeliefs. I've been back to where we met, all the moments and regrets. I've been searching empty alleys, called your name out in the prairies. The sunlight shades, but what remains is the shade of you. I gotta hold on. The memories are here, but you are gone. You see we're through, it's true, me and you. Your painful words distract the view. Don't you feel it too? In the search for you, I pursue. Maybe I can make a change and feel like I do. I've been trying to forget your smile, our secrets, and your quirky style. The love that you surrender is the one thing I remember. You may not know I'm a believer, persistent like a fever. Those places where you try to hide, I promise I will try to find. I gotta hold on. Memories are near, but you are gone. You say we're through, it's true, me and you. Your painful words distract the view. Don't you feel it too? In their search for you, I pursue. Maybe I can make a change and feel like I do. It's me and you. You know it's true. The search
Half talk, half music. 100% original After Hours Radio. Your Sunday nights just got better.
And all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
Second
Keeping your music taste out of Sucker Creek since 2011. After Hours Radio. Alternatively entertaining.
Celebrate, celebration, celebrate, 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 celebration, celebrate. Hey, what's your style? What you drinking? What's your vibe? I've been feeling rather sad in the corner of my glass. Boy, what's your style? What you drinking? What's your vibe? I've been feeling rather sad. Oh yeah. Don't be mean. You're here all alone and you know it. Hang on, 'cause we're gonna turn it up. Don't you see? I'm here all alone and I like it. Baby, don't please try to fight it. Pour it up with the blue champagne, blue champagne, blue champagne. Let's celebrate with the blue champagne, blue champagne. All my feelings run away in a sip of all the colors. Celebrate with the blue champagne, blue champagne. I'm in Mexico, you see, and no way I'm feeling bueno. Got a hot streak on my ear, sweating worse than a volcano. I'm only starting the week, don't try to take this from me. I'm on a roll, come here and work it with me. Come here and work it with me. Don't you see? I'm here all alone and I like it. Baby, don't be trying to fight it. Pour it up with the blue champagne, blue champagne, blue champagne. Let's celebrate with the blue champagne, blue champagne. All my feelings run away in a sip of all the colors. Celebrate with the blue champagne, blue champagne. How far can we go? How far can we go? Put your body on the floor, show how far we can go. How far can we go? How far can we go? Put your body on the floor and celebrate with the blue champagne. Celebrate, celebration, celebrate, 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 celebration, celebrate. Celebrate, celebration, celebrate, 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 celebration, celebrate. Hey, what's your style? What you drinking? What's your vibe? I've been feeling rather sad in the corner of my glass. Boy, what's your style? What you drinking? What's your vibe? I've been feeling rather sad. Oh yeah. Pouring up with the blue champagne, blue champagne, blue champagne. Let's celebrate with the blue champagne, blue champagne. All my feelings run away in a sip of all the colors. Celebrate with the blue champagne, blue champagne. Oh, how far can we go? Oh, how far can we go? Put your body on the floor, show how far we can go. Oh, how far can we go? Oh, how far can we go? Put your body on the floor and celebrate with the blue champagne. Celebrate, celebration, celebrate, 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 celebration, celebrate.
I'm not sorry 'cause that was intentional. I meant every word that I said. Yeah. You get angry with me 'cause I'm flexible. And of how I like things in the bed. Oh, oh, no. My heart's like an ocean. It's deep and it's open. The one thing I promise, I'll always be honest. Eternal devotion. If we keep things open, if you love all of me, then you let me be free. If you love me, then you let me be free. If you love me, yeah. I noticed you're driven by jealousy. But my soul is nothing you own. No. I want us to love unconditionally. It means that I'm not yours alone. No, no, no. My heart's like an ocean. It's deep and it's open. The one thing I promise, I'll always be honest. Eternal devotion. If we keep things open, if you love all of me, then you let me be free. If you love me, then you let me be free. If you love me, yeah. How could anyone believe they can own another? Isn't that a bit naive to think you want each other? How could anyone believe they can own another? Isn't that a bit naive to think you want each other? Yeah. My heart's like an ocean. It's deep and it's open. The one thing I promise, I'll always be honest. Eternal devotion. If we keep things open, if you love all of me, then you let me be free. If you love me, then you let me be free. If you love me, yeah.
Half talk, half music. 100% original After Hours Radio. Your Sunday nights just got better.
You were the type that eclipsed the room. I was the one who arrived too soon. But no one would ever bet against us. If they saw us exchanging glances, I was too busy to fall in love. You were too busy to break my heart. Nobody else was there to stop us. Nobody else was there to warn us. Now we go on and on with this poor love song we've been working on far too long, baby. Do you still remember when our hearts tuned up spontaneously? On and on like a marathon, we keep running from fighting for something. Something to remind us that we're better than this poor love song. Too busy watching the TV screen. Now we're just betting on broken dreams. Nobody's gonna come and save us. We cash in too many empty favors, yeah. Now we go on and on with this poor love song we've been working on far too long, baby. Do you still remember when our hearts tuned up spontaneously? On and on like a marathon, we keep running from fighting for something. Something to remember
Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. I'm Ryan Quinn. With me for the long burning 10 o'clock hour, we've got Sam.
Howdly doodly.
And still with us is Kordell.
It's a me.
How about that?
Sorry, man. It's something about the 10 o'clock hour.
Well,
Wah.
well, Kordell,
Just
here
kidding.
we are.
This isn't After Hours Radio. It's Mario Party.
We've lost control. I don't know how it happened. We didn't last long.
It was so fast. It was just over before it even got started.
I was going to tell the chicken story. Now I don't even know how to begin.
I was going to say, we were all just talking about really sad stories about running over animals, not out of, like, all out of our own control. We knew we had to get out of that, so we went straight to Mario Party, and we couldn't help it.
Oh, so you don't want to hear the chicken story.
Well, no, now we can talk about it because it's on air.
Yeah, no, we definitely should.
I don't want to tell it now.
Oh, fine.
So
tell
anyways,
you-
he deliberately and maliciously ran over a chicken one day.
No, I didn't.
I'll tell you the story about how I almost hit a dog today on my way home.
You animal. Why would you do that?
I didn't hit the dog. I almost hit a dog. I was driving home.
Your aim needs to be...
No, his aim was correct.
So far on dog targets, I am 0 for 1.
That's a good thing.
Just
That's
the
a
way
good
I'd
thing.
like to have it. Yeah, I'm driving home, though, on this back road, going like 45 miles an hour, which was the posted speed limit, by the way.
That's...
And I see this dog
Respectable.
on my left side in its yard, you know, enjoying its time out in the country
My
outside.
left or your left?
Fuck you.
All right. Continue.
If you're driving, it's on your left. This dog's like running around in its yard, enjoying the beautiful day that it was at that time.
Why would you interrupt that?
I was just driving by it, man.
All right.
And it like turned and looked at me, and I saw that it recognized, or that it was looking at me.
Recognize you? You guys
It
got
didn't-
beef?
it
Was this
didn't- no.
an orchestrated hit?
And it starts like running up
Like you
towards
drive
the
by
road.
this dog every day, and like you got a mean mugging each other, and
No.
today's the day that it all comes to a head?
I've never seen this dog before.
What do you got against this dog?
Everything. No, I don't know this dog. I have nothing against it, but it starts like running up towards the road, and I didn't think that it was, you know, it looked like it was gonna stop by the side of the road, so I rolled down my window and I was gonna wave at it, except that it kept continuing into the road.
That's
and
not what
like
you want to have
running
happen.
up on my car like it was gonna like try to play fight with me, right?
Are you
Except
sure
I'm
this dog
driving a
didn't know you?
Toyota Camry, and that it would not win that fight.
A dog versus a cat is one thing. A dog versus a Camry is a whole nother story.
Right.
That was like a bit on Rick and Morty. Or when I was man versus car.
Oh, yeah.
Man doesn't win.
Yes. No.
No.
So then I hit the brakes because nobody else was around me. There was no other cars around.
That's
good. I think because my tires screeched, it like backed off. And thank God it did, because otherwise I was going to have to deliver somebody's dead dog to them, and it wasn't even in my control.
That's not something you ever want to have to do.
No, I was
fair
shook.
enough.
The chicken didn't even stand a chance. I didn't know what to do. I wasn't as polite as you. I did not, take this chicken to the door.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to. I was.
I mean, there's expected loss with free-range chickens. I mean, could have been a fox. I mean, not that hit
Exactly.
with a car, but it could have been eaten by a fox if it didn't get hit by a car.
Right.
Well, and the thing is, like, there was like 5 chickons.
In the road?
Yeah.
Oh, my good. And you only hit one.
Right.
That's
right.
And this wasn't on Messenger Street.
No. I know what I was
Because there were
talking about,
marauding
but
chickens there last year.
No.
Yeah.
No,
True.
this was somewhere out in the Blue Hills, like deep in the forest. I'd never been on this road before, and it was really beautiful. And I, like you, going about 40, 45 miles an hour, and like the terrain is really neat. because like big hills on each side instead of like forests. You've got like these huge hills. You're like cut right through mini mountains, and there's like old farms built into the hillside, and
Dude,
like,
awesome.
It sounds
no
cool.
driveways. Like the barns and the houses are there's nothing between them and the road really, other
They all
than
have helicopters.
other than the hill that they're built into, and
That's interesting.
yeah, and
They're
as
all just
such-
like kind of on the side of the road, essentially.
yeah. Yeah, like the road was blacktop, but it probably wasn't blacktop 20 years ago. Like these, and it was probably blacktop that once and never blacktop again.
Right. Not very good condition road right now.
Right, and I'm just going along admiring the hillside, and next thing you know, there's 5 chickens in the way,
Oh, jeez.
and I tried to shoo them away, but I was going 40 miles an hour. I honked the horn, and 4 out of 5 chickens were smart enough to get out of the road. And I couldn't hit the brakes in time. So
Dang.
that chicken didn't cross the road.
Well, maybe the 4 smart ones probably passed on their genetics, so you probably raised the average intelligence of chickens that day. So when we have our chicken overlords, it's your fault.
There's...
Maybe you took out the runt of the group, you know?
I don't know that makes me feel any better. Like, we should have propped him up for success, you know?
Yeah, that
Her,
makes
I
it
guess.
more tragic.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't put us in a good
I think
light
it was
if
kinda-
that's the way we believe in it, but like also, I don't know what else to tell you.
Maybe he was going to channel his runtliness and do a career in impressionist art.
Yeah, you never know.
Exactly. Could have
Bird.
laid so many eggs.
Dude, yeah.
That's true. That's true. So here we are in the long burning 10 o'clock hour,
Yes.
and we have to pick a word.
Oh boy.
And I think that in honor of the late chicken, we should search for chicken
All right.
in the Free Music Archive.
Absolutely.
Let's see
So
what chicken brings up.
we're going
It's
to
going to be 700 Buckethead songs.
we're gonna go to freemusicarchive.org. We're going to type in the word chicken.
Yeah.
And hopefully some tracks will pop up. I have a feeling that we'll have a couple options, and we will play. We'll keep it democratic. We'll list off our choices, and we'll choose a chicken song to play. But first, we're gonna play a song called "Bird," Yellow Bass remix by Yellow Bass.
They got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling. Left on my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection. I summon it double. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling. Left on my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection. I summon it double. Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you a dollar or something? Don't hang with it, who line for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. My don't do discussions on bragging about hundreds. Don't go to your places, I know that they sunken. Don't call me your brother, I barely could trust you. I talked to a shorty, she bagging the bucket. And I'ma need all of my dollars on corporate, so hand me the money, I give you the pot. I'ma give all of my people a portion to build them a fortune on flipping the ride. I can't be mixing when iffy the vibe. And 40 on 50 is really the time. Why are you all on my phone like you want me? Like you wasn't pushing the kid to the side. I don't know. Think thinking I'm blind. Cross on my crosses and doubt on my eyes. Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures. I know it's a lesson, that's word of the wise. Dubbing the mixes I'm mixing, I know I've been missing. I needed some personal time. Full of pictures, dimensions, I don't with your digits. I mean it, I'm staying inside. Check out.
After Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining.
We've been waiting around for too long for something to show. Same old places and faces of people with nowhere to go. But we're not like them, we are better, both you and I know. Grab your car keys and jacket, 'cause honey, we're ready to go. Let's get in the car and you'll drive, we're leaving tonight. Away from these streets and the cold buzzing neon lights. Been keeping our heads above water, struggling and striving. We ain't gonna turn back this time, we'll just keep driving. You've got one hand on money, one hand on the steering wheel, worlds passing by outside. The flickering light of the white lines in the corner of my eye. I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side. The windows are rolled down, the radio's on, and my eyes are open wide. I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side. We got no money, but honey, we got nothing to hide. If worst comes to worst, I'll be Bonnie and you can be Clyde. We've got 2 hearts ready to fire and enough ammunition. A 62 hardtop DeVille with a 4-speed transmission. You've got one hand on money, one hand on the steering wheel, worlds passing by outside. The flickering light of the white lines in the corner of my eye. I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side. The windows are rolled down, the radio's on,
and all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
And
After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. Name's Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio for the long burning 10 o'clock hour, we've got Sam.
Howdly doodly.
We've got Kordell.
That is me.
Yes.
I'm here.
And the last time we spoke, we were choosing the word for the long burning 10 o'clock hour. We chose the word chicken in honor of in honor of the chicken that I slaughtered on accident. And we went to freemusicarchive.org. It was on accident.
Otherwise, you could have probably got 2 or 3.
Right.
Right, there were 5 in the road.
I didn't tell you about the raccoons, and that I won't tonight. We went to freemusicarchive.org. We typed in the word chicken, and 120 tracks pulled up for us to choose from.
Holy chicken.
Of which 80% are by Buckethead.
No, but it looks like a good percentage of them are from the first band that we've got, Toxic Chicken.
I love that name. That's such a good name.
I do. That is great.
Dude, that could be many styles of music, and I'm intrigued.
The first track in their offering is Freelance Terrorist.
Oh my god, yes! Is this the... Is this the best band I've ever heard?
The second one that they have is titled Amy Winehouse.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm here for it.
And then we've got Burn the House Down.
Oh, more yes.
Dude.
So I assume we want to explore Toxic Chicken.
Yes.
Can we do at least 2 of those 3?
I mean, unless the first one's horrible. But
well, yeah, that's
like,
true.
if the first one's really awful, then we don't need to do another. But
yeah, then we don't. But
So are we going to start at the top of the list with Freelance Terrorist?
I mean, that sounds promising.
All right.
I say, yeah, all right.
We are infiltrating. We are in your school.
Oh my.
We are in your business.
It sounds haunted.
We are not just fools.
Yes.
Freelance terrorists.
But musically, it's pretty good. It's terrible. Sounds like it could be. Okay, I don't know if this is the same toxic chicken. There's a recipe. Amazing.
Is not a recipe for corned beef at all.
So that was Toxic Chicken, Freelance Terrorist. That reminded me of like something you'd hear in like a soundtrack for like a hacker movie.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yes. Yes, definitely not bath salts.
What was it that you said when the mics were off?
Yeah, I think that song might have corresponded with like the release of bath salts to the wider world. Like soundtrack to a pandemic.
Soundtrack to a pandemic.
I mean, not the most recent one, different pandemic. Yeah, there've been a few.
Of course, of
Yes,
course, of course.
that
Or
is
no,
true.
epidemic is the word, not pandemic.
Well,
Yes.
perhaps both are.
You can't have a drug pandemic because they're not communicable.
Well, do you want to hear Amy Winehouse then?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still intrigued.
Okay,
Alright.
but first, I looked for Toxic Chicken on Spotify, right?
Yep.
That was the first place that I went to. I don't know if it's the same Toxic Chicken, but there are two different Toxic Chickens.
Two different Toxic Chickens?
Yep. One of them even has the blue check mark, and that one has 3 albums, 2 from 2007 and 1 from 2020.
Tell me more.
The 2 from 2007, one's called Lo-Fi and one's called Make My Day, and the one from 2020 is called Sweet Surprise. I don't know.
What's the track listing on them?
Is it gonna be a recipe?
7 songs, 9 songs,
9 songs.
and 10 songs. So,
Well, what's the name of them? Can we confirm Freelance Terrorist is on one of those albums?
I didn't see Freelance Terrorist,
All right.
but there are a few interesting names.
Tell me more.
And I want to see if you see any of them. One's called Monkey Ate My Children.
I love it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that.
What about In the Swimming Pool?
No.
What about Julia?
No.
How about Loser Rooster?
No, I wish.
Okay. No, I don't think we're gonna find that one. Okay, so the other Toxic Chicken, this one only. Oh, okay, this one has 1 album released last year.
There's another Toxic Chicken?
Yes,
Who knew this was so common?
called 20s Remixed .2, released in 2021 November.
What's the track list on that?
An hour and 15 songs.
15 songs.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. It's like it looks like a bunch of remixes and stuff. So I'm not sure.
there's no Freelance Terrorist remix?
No, there's no Freelance Terrorist. So I don't think that's the one either. But there's one, and this band only has 1 single released last year on Spotify, 2021. It's just 1 single. It's called Ferocious. But you want to know what the band name is called?
Yes.
Toxic Chicken Chowder.
Very interesting.
And that is from Kordell's Corner on Spotify.
So
Good reporting.
Let's go back to Free Music Archive and see more of Toxic Chicken, because I agree that was pretty good.
Back to you, Ryan.
We'll send it back to Ryan in the studio.
So this is the song that we found on Free Music Archive by a group called Toxic Chicken.
Toxic Chicken.
Called Amy Winehouse.
I love to smoke, I love to drink, I don't give a shit. I love to snort, I love to drink, and lots of it. I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck about you and what you think. I like to smoke, I like to drink. That's life, mate. I like to be fucked up in my head. I like to drink, I love to smoke. Sometimes I do cocaine. I don't give a shit what you think, what you think, what you think. I don't give a shit. Screw it all up. Fuck you.
That was Amy Winehouse on After Hours Radio.
Toxic Chicken with Amy Winehouse, or with the song Amy Winehouse.
Yes,
Yes.
not
Yeah.
with Amy Winehouse.
Definitely
the
not.
song is called Amy Winehouse.
And I don't know that you'd call that a tribute to Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, it was something.
It was something.
It was some sort of.
I mean, I don't know her taste. She might have been into it.
I don't know enough. So then,
All right, what else we got over here by Toxic Chicken?
Burn Down the House.
I do like that name.
Well, let's give it a try then, shall we?
Yes.
All right, here we are.
I want to burn your house down. 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 I want to burn. I want to burn your house down. 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 I want to burn.
So that's
Toxic chicken.
yeah, burn your house.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna. Oh, it's coming back.
Oh my god.
You thought it was over?
With Eddie.
Let's get toxic chicken in Rice Lake, man.
I don't think that was for me.
Let's get toxic chicken to Rice Lake, but in a really inappropriate venue.
Which
Okay, so that begs the question then:
we put them in the
which venue would you put the toxic chicken in?
I mean, what that.
This is Dirty Chai Radio. Okay, you're back on air. That was weird. I pushed the
Guess
wrong
who's back?
button and
Back again.
things went
back.
crazy.
Tell a friend.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? That's as low as my voice goes.
Oh yeah, but we were talking about a good venue for toxic chicken.
Yeah, and I'm saying the church that I can't remember the name of that's on Main Street, Rice Lake, by the bridge over the Red Cedar, that has like a random neon red cross and looks like it probably used to be like an insurance agency or small store. It's like not a large building.
Right.
You can't miss it. So it's got visibility.
And you put toxic chicken there.
Well, think of the visibility with the bright red cross, and it's centrally located. People people could walk by and hear the cacophony and be intrigued and come in.
Right. Oh, sorry. Right. Yeah. If you think about it, you have all these people leaving Marketplace across the road.
Oh man, yeah.
From getting their groceries, or maybe they just got lunch from one of those places over there on the side there, like Social House or
yeah.
I think T-Box does some lunch, or maybe they got their haircut over there. But they're leaving,
there's a hair place.
They're leaving, and then they hear toxic chicken right across the road. How are you gonna miss it?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound so bad.
That sounds great.
Although,
you know where I'd put them if it still existed here in Rice Lake?
Where would you put them?
The old Northern Star Theater building.
Oh my God, yes. I miss that place.
I kind of do too. I hadn't been in there for years before it got taken down, but I do kind of miss that building. I kind of miss seeing that building there.
I like that. St. Clair Falls has a nice theater. Yeah, I went there a lot growing up.
Nice.
They have an actual mezzanine.
Oh,
that sounds fun.
Fancy.
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, the plays have a break where you can get drunk and then you go back to the play.
Exactly.
Would you put toxic chicken there?
Yeah, actually, and they'd be down for that unless they're under different management than they used to be. They used to do all the odd sort of noise rocky things.
Nice.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah, they're cool. Whoever runs that place is super cool, or at least they used to be.
Nice. Well, it's not Rice Lake, but I think we figured it out.
It's in the greater Rice Lake area.
We're bringing them to Northwest Wisconsin.
Yeah, that'll work.
We'll use the Namakogan Transit to take people from here to St. Croix to watch the thing.
Yes.
I'm sure Namakogan Transit would absolutely love to be a part of that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Build the brand.
Right.
Cross synergy.
We're trying to keep people safe here.
Yeah. Absolutely. There's probably no better play. I wonder if you could get Red Cedar Church to donate a couple vans too.
Oh, I am sure. I mean, we don't even really know that Toxic Chicken isn't a Christian rock band. There's a plethora of sounds within that umbrella.
True.
Although, I mean, Burn the House Down and, the random utterance of fuck is probably, maybe not.
That was such a weirdly placed fuck.
It was very casual.
For such a not casual song.
Right.
Yeah, it's like the chillest part.
Yep.
So if you missed any of this, there's a couple of places that you can go back on. Like maybe you came in and you don't know what Toxic Chicken's all about.
Toxic Chicken. Yeah, if you want to hear more about Toxic Chicken, because that happened in the long-burning 10 o'clock hour, you're going to want to go to YouTube and listen back to that.
Well, I'm not even sure that was actually them, because there wasn't a track list on the album. It was a recipe for corned beef.
Well, no. You're going to want to go back to the After Hours Radio YouTube stream.
Oh, yeah, that
'cause
YouTube
you can go back to listen to our experience here with Toxic Chicken. But if you want to listen to the podcast, you can find that wherever you find whatever other podcasts you decide to listen to, like Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple. I think we're on Audible.
And all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
Broadcast from downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin, and streamed all over the world, this is Dirty Chai Radio.